Figure it out. Okay. What, if anyone else knows this in the audience, what is written in the medical supply warehouse office wall?
Eye chart?
The eye chart. What does it actually say?
Who knows that?
Clue?
What's the question?
What does it say in the eye chart?
You need it?
No.
Yeah. Do you need a medical supply warehouse? There's an eye chart that starts off by saying Burt is a slave.
Was it sexual?
I don't know. I couldn't read the bottom print.
I give up.
Burt is a slave driver. And there was Vanessa Williams was hanging next to
That was the big
slave driver.
And a son of a bitch or something?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Burt driver is a slave
Yeah,
driver.
Burt is a slave driver and a son of a bitch.
Right. And
And there's more at the bottom, but it's too hard to read it.
I only recently found out about the view on the jacket, so I was like stunned because I never got that. Okay, I just didn't get it. You know, there's all those little things. I don't know all those little things. What are all those little things? The little words that you're the one that said the great one-liners. I don't remember any of them. So say great.
Watch the movie.
Okay, that bleeds into my second question. Second question, is there any lines that you improvised that made it into the movie or didn't that you really liked?
Like his job.
Dan, you know, for a writer-director to let his actors go off and make and improvise, it was kudos to him, because a lot of writers, directors don't allow you to do that. And that was making the movie would always be a near and dear to my heart because of that experience. It was really feel like it truly was a collaboration. Because when Jimmy and I would come up with, I had a lot of scenes with Jimmy Karen, and we came up with a lot of stuff, and we always talked to Dan about it, and he said, go for it. So that was kind of cool. So a lot of it, like this job.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff. I'm sure you guys.
Ballbuster was in it, and this is 50 shots later. And Dan, when Dan had finally decided this was going to be the take he was going to use, he threw in Mark into that Ballbuster scene, and that's when you look at. I'm actually really shocked because that's not acting. I'm really shocked. He's saying this old Ballbuster thing. So that's another one. That's the only one I remember. Okay.
No, we don't. These actors were so perfectly cast that no, I don't think we improvised. So you could call it improv, except one time when I was standing outside the set and Don Council was ready to go on to sock Miguel, I said, what should I do? He said to me, I don't know why he said that. I said, well, look, you got to hit him, right? He said, yeah. Well, hit him twice. Don't let him know you're going to hit him a second time. And let's see his reaction and see if he keeps playing it. So he went in action. He went in the door, and this guy was standing there. He was all he was mixed up. And to snap him out of it, he grabbed him and he hit him. And then he hit him again. And I watched because I said, oh, they're going to get me for giving this guy this direction. But they didn't. No, it worked out so well. And that's the only improv that I was associated with, I know.
Thank you.
I improvised brains. Originally in the script it was pancreases. I looked up and I said, pancreas! And I said, that doesn't sound right. Shouldn't it be like brains?
One interesting thing regarding his character, as you know, I knocked his block off. That wasn't Alan. There was a short stuntman.
It was the same guy who did the other man.
And the stuntman I met many decades later. I said, how in the hell were you able, did you have the nerve, a working actor like me, kind of a middle-aged guy, with a baseball bat, a Louisville Slugger no less, how did you manage to let me hit hard as I could your head He said, Clu, I had to work. When people ask me to work, I go, I work, no matter what or where. And I understood, he's a stunt man. And his height impaired his availability many times. And he said, I have to work when I get a job. And luckily, just luckily, I swung, with Thom, I swung as hard as I could and hit that thing, and it flew off like a baseball.
It hit me.
And I was really impressed with that hit when I saw it in the movie. And I asked this guy, all my life I wondered why some stuntman would do that with an untrained
Right.
middle-aged actor. And he told me why, and I understood immediately.
Yeah, you hit him